Hey guys, guess who's back with the review? No, really, guess. Yeah, no, you can do better than that. Come on, you know. Okay, yeah, it's me, Shaggy316, and I'm coming to you with kind of an unboxing slash review, whatever. I know it's been a while, and I'm truly sorry for that. I do have another page that I've been working on here lately, and so it's been taking up a lot of time. But let's get on with this review slash unboxing, whatever. A few months ago, these figures all came out, the cartoon came out and everything, and everybody was hyped up and everybody was doing reviews on it, and I did watch a lot of reviews, and it sounded like these were pretty cool, so I kind of bit the bullet and went ahead and picked them up. That being the Ninja Turtles. And why'd you stop with one? You have to get the brothers. Yeah, there's Michelangelo and Donatello, my little brother's favorite when we were growing up, Leonardo, and of course, what's that would be complete without my favorite, Raphael. As you can tell, it's kind of reminiscent of the original Ninja Turtles as far as packaging. I mean, it's got the purple with the name and everything. Hot-headed, sharp side expert. Leonardo's leader king of the katana swords. Michelangelo, jokester and hard-hitting nunchuck head. And inventor and weaponer Donatello. But yeah, they all pretty much they look kind of like what the old original ones did, with the exception of the actual figure themselves. They each come with a weapons rack. And you see that Raphael's got his sides right there, his two sides. If you look on the back, you get a little biography. Nobody really reads those on camera. So, and then you see the rest of the first wave. They've actually got two waves out now. As far as the rest of the ones in the first wave, I don't know if I really want to get any, because I only got these because they look like they're pretty good scale with 6-inch figures. They look like they're about 4 inches tall, so maybe a little bit taller than that. So they look like they'd fit right alongside a 6-inch figure. But yeah, each one of them has their own little bio on the back. You see Leonardo's. You can pause that and read it if you want. He's got his weapon rack right there, his two katanas, and then you have Michelangelo. Again, pause and read if you want. That's a funny picture of Michelangelo. Go ahead and pause it if you want. And then Donatello, same thing. Has his weapon rack and everything. And his bio on the back. You guys can, like I said, pause and read that if you want. But these wouldn't be unboxing unless we actually unbox them. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox them, and I'll be right back. Stick with me. And there you have it. We got them open now, and first off, I have to say I'm kind of mixed on them, actually, to tell you the honest truth. The figures themselves are pretty good. The articulation's good in some aspects and lacking in others. The weapons, I hit and miss with different figures. They do, like I said, they do come up with a weapons rack, kind of like the original ones did. Here's Leonardo's. You can see he has his throwing knives and his stars and a little dagger and another katana. And then you got Michelangelo with his throwing stars and whatever kind of chain and hook that is. And you got Donatello with his various weapons, like a nunchuck and kind of a bow staff with a blade at the end of it. I don't know what they're called. And these throwing saw looking things. And then you have Raphael's. He has some throwing stars and like a one-sided sai, and then whatever those hooks are called. Like I said, I'm not sure what all this stuff is called, but each one of them comes with them. And as far as weapons goes, Donatello's bow staff is a little too short. I would have liked to have seen him have a full-length one. Raphael's is really good. Leonardo's is pretty good. Michelangelo's is just like the ones that came out in the 90s. They're really, those things are going to break real easily, just like they all did when we were kids. As far as articulation goes, they're all pretty much the same. Pull out Raphael. I think it has a ball jointed head. He has a articulation in the shoulders. He's got articulations in the elbows and a swivel in the elbows. He's got a swivel in the wrist. I think it's a swivel. Yeah, he's got a swivel in the wrist. He's got articulations in the legs and in the knees, and that's about it. None in the waist, which makes sense because turtles can't really bend in their shell. But it's kind of cool. He can hold his sai like that, and of course everybody knows that from all the other reviews. He can only do it on one hand. I may try to take a knife or something and carve that down a little bit so he can hold them both like that. But they're pretty good, pretty cool. When you stand them all up, they do have various sizes. They don't use all the same body, as you can tell. He's got a little chip in his armor. And let's stand them all up right. Yeah, give him a dirty look, Leonardo. Michelangelo, of course, is the smallest, being the youngest of the four brothers. He's slightly shorter than everybody else. And then you got Donatello. And you can tell the various colors of green that they have. Donatello being the lightest. Michelangelo being kind of a neon. Leonardo being just a normal green. And Raphael being a really dark green. But let's do a size comparison. Let me grab a figure and I'll be right back. And for a size comparison, I grabbed the closest Marvel Legends I had, just off the shelf, and DCUC. You can tell that they're pretty good scale with how tall they should be. Got a Punisher, and yeah, I would say they're pretty good scale with how big they would be in real life next to a human. And just for fun, here they are standing next to a Thor Marvel Universe. A little bit too big for the Marvel Universe scale, but just right for the Marvel Legends and DCUCs. Even though that DCUC, that Doomsday, is a little off scale itself. But anyway, hopefully you guys like this review. All in all, I would say if you're a Ninja Turtle fan, by all means pick them up. If you're just like into ACBA and stuff, they do have decent articulation. You might be able to get them in some pretty good poses. Yeah, all in all, I'd say go ahead and pick them up. Like I said, if you do like the Ninja Turtles like I did, they should be pretty fun for years to come. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap up this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please rate and subscribe and do all that stuff at the bottom. And if you got these figures, let me know what you think of them. Until next time, I'll see ya. Shaggy out. Yay!